today is actually the last day of the year, and I just got my last journal entry in on my old journals, because for the new year I wanted to try a new journal system, because right now it just doesn't really work, and I just hate how many let's say how many notebooks I need to carry. This is not actually this one's full, but usually before throughout this year I need to carry 3. This is mostly for creative stuff, some personal thoughts, and then this is more professional. I write down my notes here, anything for work related or coffee chats and everything. So yeah, it's a lot of things to carry around, and it's kind of frustrating. Eventually I just started carrying one around, but it became a mess. So I have video planning stuff here, and video reviews and stuff. I have different routines here, and also with my kind of a mental dump that I usually do. So it is pretty unorganized, so I wanted to try a new system, which is kind of like the Travelers. I want to try the not Travelers notebook system, but I didn't want to buy the cover, so I'm making the cover and I'm bringing you guys along with me. So hope it turns out fine. Okay, so I really hope the angle is not horrible right now. So basically, this would be the cover. I have some elastic band to hold stuff in place later, and then these are all the inserts from my Traveler's notebook, and then we're gonna tie them together and have the cover. And this is a plastic pouch, and I had I just need one charm, but they give me 100 to decorate it. So yeah, that's another thing, just to make it nice, add some personality to it. But not 100% sure what I'm doing, but I'm just gonna wing it and hope it's gonna be fine. Okay, so I'm done with the cover, and I have a slight issue. First of all, I didn't have anything under when I was poking the holes, so I poked a hole on my stand right here. So there's 3 holes on it, but we don't talk about it. Okay, if you look this way, right, it looks pretty clean-ish, but then in reality, actually on camera you can't really see. I feel the corners are actually pretty good, but basically, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Basically, at the end, I was like, damn, it looks nice. I should probably try to add corners, right? I messed it up. I messed up the whole design because of exactly how it looks, because I messed up the corners. And I just stacked them like this and try to cut it with the scissors, and ladders stick. So yeah, I should have just kept the pointy corners, because the rounded ones turns out so funny. But overall, it's pretty cool. Has the 2 rubber bands here. Kind of eyeballed everything, so props to me, I guess. But definitely measure stuff, because there was one point that these 2 stitches, can't really see, man, but yeah, there's 2 holes here for you to poke through the string, and then the holes were kind of weird, so it's I needed to try to fix that, but luckily I was able to fix it. It's just the space that I had from the top to the hole was lopsided, but yeah, and it fits, and now I'm gonna set it up. Okay, so this is what it's looking like right now. I do have this little thing coming out, which it bothers me, but honestly, I feel I can't complain, because yeah, it's on me for not having the patience and taking a better time. Another thing, the back, it makes it looks weird. I think my elastic weren't loose enough. I could retie it. Eventually I will, maybe. It works out. It's not too thick. I would say it's around about the size of this one notebook from before. And it turns out like this. Now I just toss it in my bag carry around. Can even like hang a pen in here, but I'll use it a bit and see how I feel about it. Okay, so it's been around like a bit more than 20 days that I've been using this little clinker. But yeah, kind of just want to give some of my thoughts of it, like using it and everything. I used to journal, but I fell off last year kind of, and then I started like writing more here and there. I would just like write down my thoughts here and there, but I eventually stopped. But now I carry this around and it's actually been helping a lot. I've been using it pretty much and pretty consistent actually. Yeah, I carry a pen around just so it's like easier, you know, but same setup. I fixed the weird thing of like the protruding out. Yeah, I just put that folder, it's like on the final page, so it doesn't bother me anymore. But yeah, once it's open, I added some stickers to add a bit more personality. Some of them are pretty nice. There's like this One Piece and Pokemon ones that I got from an artist at a local event. It's pretty cool. And then it's just like whatever, I just put whatever in here. But anyways, I've been using a lot, but I would say that there are a few that I don't really use that much. I would say the one that I was gonna take notes for work and etc. I haven't been using it a lot. I use it a lot to like take notes on some like new freelancing stuff that I'm learning. Like just some new like website design stuff, like animations and stuff, and took some notes for like the research lab that I did, but haven't used it as much. Only has like 2 pages in it. I would say same for the habit tracking, like the gridded one. I use 1 page, but I do use that single page a lot because it's pretty much like a checklist, and you can see I've missed a few habits here and there, and then I made the graph here. So it's only 24 days, like around-ish. So yeah, this has been pretty fun. It's pretty cool to actually write your habits and then have like the graph to see it. So that's definitely one of the major reasons like that I've been enjoying it. For this is my again, I mentioned that I had like a kind of like a brain dump for each of the days. I've been writing a lot actually. I like some days, because of one of my habits is to write more, I kind of force myself to write at the end of the day a bit of like how I feel and everything. It's been pretty good, but honestly I think the blank one that I said that I'll be using for any media that I create or consume, I use it the most, I would say. Like I finished a book at the beginning of the month, so I wrote down some of my thoughts on it. I did like on my previous video, I use it for a review because I just usually rewatch it and write down what I need to add in more. So I did use for that. Also for like movie reviews, this is my thoughts on like Monster Supreme. I don't think anyone can read it, so it's whatever. My handwriting's horrible and only I can read it, I'm pretty sure. So that's been pretty good, good experience. I feel like I watched this video, I forgot the creator unfortunately, but the title is literally how to give your life more meaning. I guess this definitely helps a lot. She does indicates, I will list the video on the description, but she does say that having a journal does help you give your life more meaning, because I've been overanalyzing everything and writing it down here, and in some way that gives more meaning, right? Because like whatever media you consume, it's like how you give meaning to it. And using this is just like I get to force myself to write down what meaning I want to give to everything I consume. But yeah, overall pretty good experience. Did not see that, but pretty good experience. Travelers Company is a brand that's like known to be more expensive in terms of like journal and like stuff, so being able to save $30 or whatever, $50 on the cover was kind of a steal for me. It's holding on pretty well, haven't fell or anything, like no rubber bands popping out, and I'm holding like a lot here. It's like a bit more than the usual capacity. So overall I spent like $40 I think on this whole ecosystem, with it being like all the leather stuff. I think I bought like the tools and everything that did cost a bit more, so if I already had the tools it would definitely be worth making your own. Plus I like this color a lot. But yeah, those are my thoughts on my custom made traveler's notebook. I don't know what you call it, like bundle. I hope this video was insightful, but I am pretty happy to have like a new organization system for this year.